Hi, my name is Nouri. I'm an engineer, and this is the story of how I'm changing the world. I was born in India. My sister was born 4 years after. We went to the same school, and one thing that really I remember a lot is this nature club that we had. You could do activities, but one that is memorable is in India, in Maharashtra, the state that I grew up in. There's this a 10-day long Ganesh festival. This tradition is carried out using a plaster of Paris idol. At the end of this festival, it is customary to bring the Ganesh statue to the ocean and immerse it in water. If you ever go to Mumbai during this time, the roads will be blocked. It's a 24-hour procession where they're all going towards the ocean. Think about that. Entire cities, towns, or villages full of people throwing their plaster of Paris idol into the ocean year after year after year. As part of Nature Club, we realized it's extremely polluting because these idols don't dissolve, right? They will just sink to the bottom. My school's Nature Club started an initiative to fix this issue. And instead of just dropping it inside and immerse it a few times, give it to us. We will clean it, repaint it, and then give it to you next year. I always had a desire to help change the world, and this was the first step on my long journey. So after I finished my PhD, I read this job description for Siemens that sounded like it was made for me. The job title was Sustainable Lifecycle Engineer. And this is exactly what I wanted to do, work for a large engineering company that makes stuff, who is conscious about the environmental impacts of the stuff that they're making and wants to study that environmental impact to help them figure out how to eliminate it. Many people don't realize what it means to be an engineer. The truth is, it can be many things. Most people think of buildings, bridges, and other structures. And that's true. That takes engineering. But environmental engineering is a bit different. My first job at Siemens was in research and development. That means studying things, looking for problems, and then fixing these problems. One of the first projects I did was a carbon capture technology. So these big coal-fired power plants are emitting carbon into the environment. How can we capture and make it into something useful? From then, I've done a lot of different things within Siemens. My current role, I am a director of sustainability and climate strategy. So I work for our sustainability office for Siemens US in looking at how we achieve our net zero target. You may be asking, Nouri, what is net zero? Net zero means to completely get rid of the amount of greenhouse gases you make as a business, product, or service achieved by reducing emissions. I really do believe that everybody has a superpower. My superpower is math. I work with a lot of people within Siemens every day who have their own superpower. And part of my role is also finding out how they can use their superpower towards this environmental cause. To get to net zero, you have to understand what your baseline is, what you're working with, what your starting point is. So that's what we do even at Siemens, is quantify how many factories do we have, how many offices do we have, how much electricity we use in each of these factories, how much water we use. The first step is to reduce, right? You have to ask the question to yourself, do I really need all of the new things? That if I'm purchasing new things, do I need those things? The second thing is, can I reduce my existing consumption? If I am working from home, do I need lights in living room and kitchen while I'm sitting in my bedroom? Do I need that? Do I need my AC to be set at a certain temperature, AC or heating to be set at a certain temperature? Can I reduce it even a single degree? The thing about an education in engineering is that it will teach you how to think differently about problem solving. It shows you that every problem has a solution. It's just a matter of how you approach it. You've all heard one person can change the world. We are all told this as children. But when we are talking about sustainability, we have learned it truly takes many people. It's all about making small changes. The fact of the matter is, if I'm able to do my part and others do theirs, we can actually engineer a better future for the next generation. I've done the math, it's possible.